Well, stretch drive time now in the Big Ten basketball regular season. The Badgers with a Tuesday late night game down at Assembly Hall in Bloomington against Indiana. We'll check some of the highlights from that game. Also on today's show, we'll hear from former Badgers standout Michael Finley. And we'll also visit with freshman guard Lauren Bowman. All of that in our weekly chat with Greg Gard coming up on today's edition of the Badgers Sports Report.
Takes it right, missed it short off the bottom of the rim. Hepburn is there. 3-on-2 Wisconsin. Here's Davison, snaps off a three, left wing money. Brad Davison in transition, his first field goal, and it's 19-18 Wisconsin. Baseline right. Hepburn on the dribble, throws it to Johnny, left side, covered up by Cobb. Now Johnny drives the lane, goes up and in, low on the left. Oh, an athletic move from Johnny Davis. Davison turns to Wall, the left wing. Plays Thompson defense. Thompson out there with 2 fouls. Here's Johnny, left of the lane against Miller Cobb. Back against Johnny, turns baseline, fades, flips, sweet. Nothing but net for Johnny Davis. He has 13, 34, 31 Wisconsin. Hepburn baseline right will inbound. Chucky looks, throws it out to Davison. Quickly into Crowell, left shoulder turn, up right hand, good. Crowell with 4, 41-38 Wisconsin. Back, right block, turns, doubled, out to Hepburn. Now Johnny Davis, baseline left, up in traffic, hanging up, oh my goodness! An and one from Johnny Davis. Are you kidding me with that? A pass for Hepburn, left of the circle. Chucky retreats against Trace Jackson. Davis puts it on the deck. In the lane, out to Davison for 3, right of the circle. It's good for Brad Davison. Johnny out front, crossing over on Kopp. In the lane, goes up, got it, count it, and a foul! An All-American move from the All-American player, Johnny Davis. This is Wisconsin basketball. Out front pass knocked away by Davis. Johnny gets the steal. Johnny down the lane. Slam dunk with a right hand. Got the wall, another 3. Got it! And a feed to Davison running the floor. Down the lane to the rim. Layup good. Front court. High screen Carlson. Deep 3. Hepburn. Got it. Goes to Davis for 3. Right side. Book it. Fourth 3 of the half for Johnny Davis.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by UW Health, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org. And is brought to you by the Construction Business Group, Wisconsin operating engineers and respected contractors. BuildingWisconsinTogether.com.
When you've been injured, you need the hometown team on your side. Trust us to get you back in the game. Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of Wisconsin Badger Athletics. One call, that's all.
You'll hear things like, you're gonna need to see a specialist.
That what you have is serious, like really serious.
And then you meet them, your medical team.
With research and clinical trials and new treatments.
With better procedures that lead to better results.
Then it hits you, you're gonna be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Hard work, sweat, knowledge in your own 2 hands. These are the tools that build Wisconsin. Leave your mark on the real world with 0 debt and higher pay. All from day one. It's time to do work that works for you. Learn more at buildingwisconsintogether.com.
On this game day, Good Foods Guacamole would like to salute all you players, no matter what you seem to be playing. You, sir, are a winner. You, ma'am, triumphant, and thumbs up to whatever it is you're doing. So let's hoist a guac-laden chip to all you players out there. Good Foods Guac, made from the freshest avocado and the cleanest ingredients. So here's to all the players and whatever game it is they're trying to play. Game day is Guac Day. Good Foods Guac.
Injured? You need a team you can trust. Call Gruber Law Offices today, serving the people of Wisconsin for over 30 years. Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of Wisconsin Badger Athletics. One call, that's all.
That'll be a special day at the Kohl Center coming up on Sunday afternoon. The Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines, a noon tip, national TV, with CBS in town for the game. And Michael Finley and a lot of his teammates back in the 90s will be in town as the jersey retirement I know, Greg, you'll be a little bit busy, but this kind of thing has really been important to you for a long time, the alums, keeping them connected. And to say this is deserved would be an understatement, wouldn't it?
Yes, definitely. And obviously happy to be able to be here to help celebrate with that. But, Mike has had such an impact on the past of this program and has been such an integral part of getting it where it is now and over the last quarter century, so to speak, or more. He was a big piece of the emergence of Wisconsin and went on to have a great career in the NBA, and it's awesome to have him back. And I obviously had a chance to see him and talk to him several times over the years, but to be able to specifically select a day and honor him and with the fans and everything and hang his jersey up in the rafters is going to be special.
Yeah, it's fitting that Michigan would be here because he and Juwan Howard obviously know each other over the years. Mike had a lot of electric games. He had one of them in '92 at I was going to say in this building, but it's the other building, the field house, where he and his team were just electrifying in a game against Michigan. But the big fella, Richard, I know will be involved. Tracy Webster, Andy Kilbride. These are guys who, it's always fascinating to me, Greg, and I've mentioned this before, but it's fun to circle back. They're in their own careers and doing really well, and they care immensely with what's going on with this group, knowing it's their time.
Right, absolutely. They've been great. The support we've gotten, I wish we could do more alumni functions. They're just with the times always don't work for alumni days and those type of things, so we've done stuff in the fall, things in the summer. But they all, I know I'm about their age, so you understand families and careers and kids and all those type of things. So it's great whenever I'd like to get them all back at once. And knowing that can't happen just because of schedules, it's great to have those guys back this weekend too.
Now, in a perfect world, Michigan would lay down and you guys would win by 30. But if you've noticed, that doesn't really work that way in college basketball, especially in this league. This will be the one and only regular season meeting. But man, I know they've had ups and downs, but when they're right, they could be as good as anybody.
Yeah, they're very good. I think when they're right, they're as good as what I think they were probably picked to win the league at the start of the year. But obviously Hunter Dickinson, the big guy inside. Caleb Houston's a really touted freshman that's kind of started to figure some things out and going through the normal path that a freshman has to go through. But Eli Brooks has been there for a long time, as long as we've had Brad. So it'll be obviously a great game and a really good team that hopefully we got to play a little better than they do.
There's a lot of guys out there that have that definition of being around as long as Brad. As much as Brad is the butt of the jokes. I mean, you saw it with Rutgers here recently, and on it goes. You're going to see it with Minnesota again, and you just had Indiana. Brad's one of many.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned the butt of jokes, but there are guys that have been in the league longer than him. Some guys are playing on their sixth year or have been in college basketball longer in multiple places. But that one exception with the COVID year kind of has let others have another lap around the track, and we're happy Brad chose to have his last lap here too.
Absolutely, very, very much so. This is the time now where I think even the more casual observer pays attention. Super Bowl is over, and people are locking in. They're trying to figure out, okay, where is this team going to be seated? Is team whatever? Is it a bubble? Is it off the bubble? And the spotlight can get brighter. Is part of the emphasis here, Greg, as much as it is about getting better today than yesterday, win the next game. Have fun with this.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing things that I don't know if anybody outside of your locker room expected.
Yeah, we talked about that almost back in, I think I started talking about stay in the moment, enjoy what you're doing right now in November. I mean, when we won the Maui Invitational, everybody wanted to fast forward to what could be, what is going to, hey, stop, time out. Let's enjoy this right here. Mm-hmm. And I think they've taken that approach through the year and just embraced and cherished every moment, knowing that you only get to do this once, or sometimes 4 or 5 times, depending on how many years. But just the uniqueness of a group coming together, and you're not going to recreate that. You're not going to be able to hit redo in another year. You just enjoy the moment and make the most of it and play your tails off and have fun.
Yeah, it's exactly the philosophy you hear from Paul Christ a lot. I'm sure Coach Granado and on down the line the same thing is, you're only guaranteed X number of games. You earn the right to play the extra ones. It seems like that's a concept your players have very much embraced.
Right. I mean, if you're constantly worried about what's next, whether it's next game, next year, whatever, you're missing the best part, and that's the fun that we're having right now. And it's ups and downs. There's some hard days too, but by and large, there's been a lot more fun days and happy days than there have been, maybe somber locker rooms.
Yeah, by far. That's a landslide.
Right.
I think they're the difference there between the good times and the tougher times. Noon on Sunday against Michigan, and the Badgers on the road for a couple of games in the coming days. They'll be at Minnesota and then a road trip to Rutgers as well. We'll take a break. More to come as we continue with the Badgers Sports Report.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
My favorite breakfast is Odyssey yogurt. I asked Mommy where it comes from, and she took me to a dairy farm to learn all about milk and, most importantly, cows. Wisconsin cows are definitely the happiest, which means they make the tastiest yogurt. My favorite is blueberry. What's your flavor? Support your local farmers. EIEI Odyssey.
The pass is bobbled, now gathered by Bowman. Badgers reset, 15 to shoot. Bowman splits two defenders. Lorne down the lane, goes up right hand, good! And a freshman shall lead them.
Like, this place is just so awesome, so it was always in the forefront of my mind just to get back here. Like, that was just the #1 goal. Obviously, people go through things. Obviously, everybody has their ups and their downs. So, went through something, that's in the past now, but I was really, really excited to get back to Madison. So when I got back here, it was just really, really, really exciting, you know what I mean? I hadn't seen the place in a while, just being in a college atmosphere like this. So it was really, 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 really good for me.
How hard was it to be off the court for a year?
Oh my goodness, man. When you've been playing ball for so long, ever since I was like 2 or 3, it's all I really know, So yes, it was extremely, extremely hard. But when I was at home, I kind of really never stopped playing ball. I wasn't really obviously up and down, but I was shooting or dribbling or just staying in shape the best I could. So it was an adjustment when I came back to playing these guys every day, the highest level of competition. Yeah, it was extremely tough. I feel like every player is gonna have a year like that. Obviously with me, I've been sick, COVID, flu, injury. But my main drive has just been, these guys, you know what I mean? I'm a people person. I love being around the team, obviously the coaches and everybody. So, seeing them every day really motivates me to, do the best I can just to be around them, you know what I mean? So, that, and as well as, my faith, has really, really, really helped me get back here and, just stay resilient. So I think what I went through last year has really helped me to, it's built endurance inside of me, just to keep going regardless of what comes my way. I feel like my footing is really, really good right now. Obviously, just being a freshman, just taking everything in, just learning, you know what I mean? And knowing every day is not gonna be your day, but all you can do is just show up and go hard. So I feel like, I'm really starting to make some trends upward.
Wraps to Bowman, clean three, right side bucket. Whoa, what a find out of the post. Davis to Bowman.
I love watching basketball. That's just something that's really, really fun to me. Obviously, I love to play, but, sometimes watching is just even funner to me because, you pick up on guys' tendencies and you see things that those guys out there don't see. So therefore, you can just help them and tell them, hey, look out for this next time. But yeah, going there and there for Chucky, I don't have a problem with it because I love watching. So, I feel like it's been really, really just exciting, just to see guys like Brad and Tyler and CV. I know it's his first year here, but just older guys that have been through a gauntlet season like this. What they're doing to take care of their body, how they're eating, just picking up little trades and, trying to implement them into what I do every day. So it's just been good, obviously I'm young, but I feel like, as I grow, just taking what they've done and, it'll really help me. Obviously in college it's just a whole nother level. You know, you got to be ready to compete every night. And, you know, but I feel like, you know, us coming into practice every day, like I feel like it's that energy, like we all know we have each other's back. So when that happens, like everybody's just picking each other up, and that just allows everybody to just go hard because they know they got somebody, they got their brother to back them up. So I feel like we'll be just fine.
One of the games you missed a late free throw, and then afterwards you were out there for an undetermined amount of time shooting free throws. So I'm assuming you take your game that seriously that, you know, hey, I missed one, I gotta go hit. What, how many did you try to hit?
I don't know. I just shot till I felt comfortable seeing the ball go in. You know, that's something that's always, you know, been a part of me. You know, like I said, I've been playing since I was so young, so it's all I really, you know, so I'm really, really good at it, and I take pride in it. So when I miss those free throws, it kind of just really, 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 you know, stirred me up inside. So I'm just like, you know, I gotta, you know, see the ball going through the net. And, you know, obviously, you know, it's helped me. Now that we're starting to ramp up, and towards the end of the season, I know where I'm gonna have to make free throws. So yeah, that was just me taking pride in what I do.
Lauren Bowman off the boat screen, 3 in the air. Don't be shy. Lauren Bowman, fresh off the bench, hits a triple.
What do you guys feel like you can provide when you do come off the bench?
You know, I feel like sometimes it's not as much about production. You know, well, obviously, you know, we want to go in there produce, but you know, there's so many little things that people just don't really take into account that really goes on throughout a whole 40-minute game. You know, staying solid on defense, you know, rotating, talking, you know, just there's so much more that goes into the game than just scoring sometimes. Obviously, when we go in there, we're trying to, you know, be aggressive, you know, put points on the board, but you know, it's a total team effort. Willing to do anything to win, you know, score, defend, you know, rebound, run the team. You know, I feel like we have so many great guys on the team. Brad, Johnny, Tyler, you know, Steven. Like we got a really, really good team. So whatever I can do to just boost that, you know, that's what I'm gonna go in there and do.
Compeer Financial has always been there for our clients and communities in any situation. And our support continues today as our clients work relentlessly to feed, clothe, and fuel the world. Compeer is proud to continue our strong commitment to our clients, the rural communities where they live, and to agriculture. We're here to help meet the financial needs of rural America, and we'll navigate through this together.
You'll hear things like, you're gonna need to see a specialist.
That what you have is serious, like really serious.
And then you meet them, your medical team.
With research and clinical trials and new treatments.
With better procedures that lead to better results.
Then it hits you, you're gonna be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
To say the least, this is a much-deserved honor from Michael Finley. His jersey will forever be up in the rafters at the Kohl Center, the jersey retirement up there with Frank Kaminsky and Ad Nicholas, and Michael kind enough to join us now in the midst of a busy schedule. Of course, the NBA, as the weekend approaches, be an all-star weekend with the Dallas Mavericks in the thick of it in the NBA's Western Conference. Michael, first off, again, congratulations to you on this honor, again, richly deserved. When you were told that this was going to finally happen, what was your reaction to it?
It was a sense of joy. I was very thankful, you know, to get the honor to, you know, have my jersey retired. Like you said, it's, a lot of people have been questioning why it took so long, but you know, God has His plan, so it happened, you know, at the time when He thought it was right for me. So I'm forever grateful. And when I got the call, I was completely overjoyed.
It was fun in Chicago when the formal presentation was made that there was going to be this weekend for you, this event at the Kohl Center on February 20th. And a lot of your teammates were there, and some guys who are former Badger players who weren't necessarily your teammates, but they wanted to be a part of it. Would I be right in assuming that kind of thing, obviously your family means the world, and your basketball family, having all those guys there, had to mean a lot to you?
Oh yeah, it was great. It was great because I couldn't. Although it's my number going up, it's an accomplishment for all. Those before me that played at UW and those after me as well. So it's just a sense of accomplishment, and to have those guys there to help celebrate this achievement was very overwhelming. It was great.
Michael, you were a part of something that had not happened here for 47 years, and that's to be part of an NCAA tournament team. I think a lot of younger fans. This is my old man moment. A lot of fans get spoiled because they're in the tournament all the time. There was a 47-year gap. When you guys got in there, you and Tracy and Shard and that group in 1994, did you fully understand? I mean, obviously you're thrilled at the moment to go. But did you understand the significance of it at the time that you guys had accomplished something that had not happened for nearly 50 years?
Well, when you're in the moment, you don't really you appreciate it, but you don't understand the history behind it. Going into college or choosing to go to Wisconsin or whatever university, especially as a student athlete, you assume that you're going to make the tournament every year. But that's not the case. And for us to, finally break that mold, so to speak, and get in and be a part of the tournament. And from there, the guys after us continue that momentum going forward. Looking back on it, was a great accomplishment. It was one of my better moments at the university that I will always remember.
One more for you. You're going to be able to keep your emotions in check this weekend when the jersey goes up?
I think so. I think in Chicago I got a little bit emotional because just seeing everybody there celebrating me. I've always been a guy that tries to have my successes behind closed doors, so to speak. I kind of shied away from the limelight. That's not the type of guy I am. But that day in Chicago kind of brought it out to me. And this time in Madison, my mom will be there. So she wasn't able to attend in Chicago, and I think it's a special moment for her. So, because she was as big a part of my success at the university as any of my teammates. I think she made every home game, rain, sleet, or snow, she was there. So it'll be a little bit emotional just to see her be celebrated and to see her be recognized. So from that standpoint, it probably will be a little emotional.
Michael, I can tell you that you are as respected a basketball player, as respected a student athlete, and I make that more of an all-encompassing term, as respected a student athlete as anyone I've ever seen in 30 plus years that I've been around the program. So again, so richly deserved. I hope you have a great weekend. I know you will. Safe travels and keep the Mavericks going. So you guys got a pretty good team down there, it looks like, this year.
Yes, thank you. We're going in the right direction out here, and hopefully the Badgers can continue to go in the right direction in Madison as well.
Absolutely. Michael Finley being recognized finally this weekend at the Kohl Center. Stay with us. More to come as the Badger Sports Report continues.
Hard work, sweat, knowledge in your own two hands. These are the tools that build Wisconsin. Leave your mark on the real world with zero debt and higher pay. All from day one. It's time to do work that works for you. Learn more at buildingwisconsintogether.com.
On this game day, Good Foods Guacamole would like to salute all you players, no matter what you seem to be playing. You, sir, are a winner. You, ma'am, triumphant, and thumbs up to whatever it is you're doing. So let's hoist a guac-laden chip to all you players out there. Good Foods Guac, made from the freshest avocado and the cleanest ingredients. So here's to all the players and whatever game it is they're trying to play. Game day is Guac Day. Good Foods Guac.
The Badger Sports Report is presented by UW Health, the healthcare team for the Badgers. Learn more at uwsportsmedicine.org. And is brought to you by the Construction Business Group, Wisconsin operating engineers and respected contractors, building Wisconsin together Finley.com.
Busy week for the Badgers. A home matchup on Sunday against Michigan. Road trips to Minnesota and Rutgers. Also backtracking to that Michigan game. A special day at the Kohl Center as the Badgers honor Michael Finley. His jersey will be retired. We'll show you some of the highlights of that special day as well. All of that next week. We thank you for watching.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.
You'll hear things like, you're gonna need to see a specialist.
That what you have is serious, like really serious.
And then you meet them, your medical team.
With research and clinical trials and new treatments.
With better procedures that lead to better results.
Then it hits you, you're gonna be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
My favorite breakfast is Odyssey yogurt. I asked Mommy where it comes from, and she took me to a dairy farm to learn all about milk and, most importantly, cows. Wisconsin cows are definitely the happiest, which means they make the tastiest yogurt. My favorite is blueberry. What's your flavor? Support your local farmers. EIEI Odyssey.